everyone, I'm Patricia and I'm going to take you through a seated meditation today. So the most important part at the beginning is to find a seat that works best for you. So you can use a blanket, you can use a block or a book. You can also use a pillow or a bolster if you have it. So you want to be able to prop your hips up so that it feels better. You can sit a little bit longer here. The spine can be a little longer. So you can do one foot in front of the other here like I'm in. You can also do a cross-legged position, so one shin in front of the other, kind of like a triangular shape here in between your legs, sitting on the edge of a blanket. You can also do two blocks if you want, if you find this is too much for the knees or the hips. And I find if you have tight hips, the hero pose is nice. So you sit on the block, okay, knees are pointed forward, okay, they're about hips distance apart, and you can be up as high as you need here. Okay, so setting yourself up so that you can hold this 4, 5, 10, sometimes even further as your practice moves along. Okay, so setting that up, most important part. Once you find that position, you're going to set your hands. Okay, so you can have your hands resting on your thighs, you can have them resting on your lap. There's a mudra that you prefer, index finger and thumb to touch, or some sort of hand position that you'd like to use. You find that, but you make sure you choose a position that you can hold for the duration. Okay, and then once you found that position, we're just going to start with closing the eyes gently. I want you to keep the gaze at the horizon. And I want you to pretend like you have a paintbrush at the top center of your head. And I just want you to do a couple little figure eights on the ceiling, maybe some circles, moving front and side to back. Just so that you start to feel the head releasing onto the neck. Feel the shoulders start to settle on the back. You want to feel the shoulders above the pelvis. I want to feel the tailbone nice and long, the heart, the chest nice and open. We'll bring the chin in just slightly so you're lengthening through the back of the neck and the skull. And just let yourself settle into this position, acclimatize yourself to this seated position. And just feeling each point of contact, so feeling how the feet connect to the ground, how the shins touch the earth, how the knees connect. Feeling the hands and the legs. And feeling how the sit bones are really grounding into the support of your prop. And just bringing your awareness to your center line, your spine. Just see if you can draw the breath from the base of the spine all the way out towards the crown of the head. And then exhale all the way back down into the pelvis. Try that again, inhaling, feeling this expansive quality. And then exhaling, feel this grounded, heavier sensation. And just one more like that. Inhale, grow a little taller, grow a little lighter. Exhale, seeing what you can let go of. And just gradually letting the breath go back to its natural rhythm. So now we're becoming the observer of our breath. Trying to let go of any control. and really allow ourselves to be in our natural states. And just know that you cannot do this wrong. This is just time to connect to yourself, check in with yourself, to do a little less. And start to connect with yourself on a deeper level. So there's no expectations. You're accepting yourself exactly as you are right now. Feel the breath coming through the nostrils, filling up the lungs. And feel that nice warm breath coming through the nostrils and releasing onto the upper lip. And just allow yourself to trace the breath. The mind will wander off multiple times. So using the breath here as a way to keep you tethered to this moment. Be nice to yourself and just ask yourself to come back to the breath. Back to the movement of the breath, the sound of the breath, the texture. Just creating a little more space, a little more lightness. Being curious, being interested. In what's going on inside of you today. We're not rushing to get anywhere else. This is feeling really nice. I'd like you to stay here longer. Maybe each time you take a seat, maybe add a little bit more time. If you're ready to start coming out, we'll bring our hands together in front of the heart. And the chin slightly towards the chest, bowing inwards. Taking a couple moments here. We look at all of the wonderful things in your life and really be truly grateful. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Namaste.